You know, you need to know the history of this country, that there was a time we were doing load shedding, rationing. We've come a long way. That made the government to make a decision from 2006 to buy the emergency power, because there were no there were outages, there were anything. We bought generators which are running out of the installed capacity of 2,800 megawatts. 700 are thermal power plants, which runs on diesel. If you see the tariff on those thermal power plants, they are above 20 shillings. If you see the Kenyan power plant, they are below 10 cents. If you see the IPPs coming in, or power, the wind power is 9 cents. So what we are doing in terms of the policy and planning in the ministry, any power plant coming in now, substitute the high cost of the thermal power plant. So the cost of power is not something which we wake up today and announce and say, from tomorrow the cost of power will be 5 cents, because it is not possible. We buy it, the KPLC buy it from a generator. Otherwise, you see, as I mentioned earlier on, we still run thermal power plants in Mombasa. We run in Kisumu, 60 megawatts. We buy 50 megawatts from Uganda, which is cheap, is at 10 cents. But we are working on the transmission line to the West Kenya. Once that is done, the one of Kisumu is 35 cents per kilowatt hour. It's very expensive, 35 cents. So when you factor in the cost of power, you accumulate everywhere. We run about 30 thermal power plants. We run Karisa. We know Karisa is on Crete. We run Mandera, Wajir, Turkana. So all that we put under the tariff. So it is a very transparent way of working on it. So the question which I want to promise Kenyans is that this is a plan which we have. We cannot achieve it within one day. We rather have that power, however much. Sometimes you say it's like a car. You have a car which breaks down if you are going to Nairobi, which breaks down. How much will you spend if that car, you have a puncture, you need to check on an engine? By the time you get to Nairobi, how much will you have spent on that car? Or somebody else who said, let me just bite the bullet, let me buy a new car. It's expensive, but I will reach Nairobi and I will save this one. That is the way we are working on it. And I've said cost for a long region, we used to run 350 megawatts. Entirely we used to run under diesel, and that's why there were a lot of unreliable power, isn't it?